fam bams, how's it going? This is your girl Marissa. I am here to do a tag for you guys. Of course, I'm always checking the camera. Okay, let me put this Dollar Tree glasses that I have on. Maybe that'll help. Not really. Okay, so this is a tag for you that my girl Slimchells was doing. She got it from somebody else that she subscribed to. I can't remember the person's name, but I'll put their information along with Slimchells' information so you could go and check out both of their answers. But the tag is called Name 10 Things That God Has Done For You. Now, if you're not new to my videos, or if you're new, I'm a person that I really don't like tags. It's only a few times that I've seen a couple of tags that really touch my heart or dear to my heart, and I thought that I can contribute and share a little bit more about myself with you guys. And this is one of those tags. So I do have a list of 10. I wrote it down briefly and then I will expand. The first one is he woke me up this morning. And that's self-explanatory. As you all may have heard a lot of people say this, and you may have said it yourself. It's a lot of people who didn't wake up this morning, who don't get a second chance or third chance to right their wrongs and to make things that they don't like in their life right. And I got that opportunity. You got that opportunity. If you are looking here, even if things look dim in your life, which many times it has in my life, at least I have the opportunity to start over again and to change things and to try new things. And I thank God for that. Number 2, I have all my limbs. So the backstory with me is October 3rd of this year, I noticed that my foot was getting bigger. Now, I'm used to my foot swelling up sometimes, so that wasn't new. But I had a cut in the bottom of my foot, and it wasn't healing. I thought because the bottom of my foot wasn't red and blue, I was fine. I was lucky that my cousin came and she saw it and told me it was an infection. When I went to the hospital, they said to me, Marissa, your foot is infected and we're going to have you stay over. I didn't have any clothes together, no food, no type of preparations. I had to go then and there. I found out later, thank God for the doctor that I had, that when they went into my leg, it was more infected than they thought. He said he just touched the bone a little bit, he just touched it. He was so close to the bone, and had I waited another day or 2, I probably would have had an amputated foot. So I thank God for all my limbs. Number 3, I have a job. I thank God that I still have a job to go back to. I thank God for the union. I thank God for him. I thank God for the people who came before me and made sure that when things in your life happen that you're not expected, you still have a job. Number 4, I was able to travel twice out of the country. That is nothing but God. I really didn't have much money, was on this disability, and if you've ever been on disability, this was my first time. You don't get really much money at all. You don't get half of the money that you've worked for. And then with disability, every minute they want to cut you off. I've never experienced this thing before, and I never thought I would. But it got me in the mind of just making sure I'm more prepared next time if something else was to happen. Okay, number 5, he allowed me to forgive. He allowed me to forgive a family member that wasn't really nice to me growing up. But then this family member wasn't really nice to themselves, really nice to their kids, or really nice to other people. I mean, they had a kind streak, but then it seemed like when their mood changed or something, they would kind of like attack you and stuff. And I was able to forgive this person and also to be a blessing to them and to actually help them in many ways. And I'm surprising myself that I'm doing all of this because I didn't get this when I was growing up. And this is a person that my family member that's really close to me, and I should have been getting that from them. I didn't, but I'm able to give it. And it says that God gives beauty for ashes. And I think of that each time I'm able to be a blessing to them. They weren't able to be a blessing to me because of their circumstances, but because of my circumstances, thank you, Jesus, I'm able to be a blessing to them. Number 6, he healed my mom. Before my foot injury, about 3 years now, she had a foot injury where she just stopped being able to walk. One day she went into the garage, collapsed, had to go to the hospital. They did so many tests on her, couldn't find what was wrong with her. Just test upon test upon test. She went from walking to a wheelchair, to a walker, to walking again. She's still not 100%, but she doesn't have to lean anything on anything. Sometimes she may kind of stumble a little bit, but she doesn't have to use a cane if she doesn't want to. The only time she uses a cane is like if we're traveling or something like that, just for stability and just to kind of be smart and stuff like that. And then she also uses a wheelchair when she's getting on the plane. But God is a healer. Number 7, I was in bondage. I was in bondage and I didn't even know it because I'm not a person that is an alcoholic. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm not crazy, even though I might act crazy sometimes. All those things that you associate with somebody in bondage. To me, I was just a normal, everyday person. But sometimes your lifestyle, and not even your lifestyle, your circumstances, things that have happened to you will put you in bondage, and you don't even know it until you're out of it, and then you realize. Like, I thought I was just a normal person going from day to day. And I see that in some aspects, and I think that happens for a lot of us, who, especially if you are a person like myself, you don't bother people, you mind your own business. If anything happens, it's usually people bothering you and stuff. And then you question God, and you say, God, why is all these stuff happening to me? And and then before you know it, you have things holding you up in your heart and in your mind about people, places, things that you've been through, and that puts you in bondage. Number 8, I more now know the direction I want to go in my life. I'm not going to say I know everything, but I know this is because of God, because he's been showing me stuff. And God has a way of knowing how to talk to each and every one of his children. He knows the words to say and the words not to say to Marissa. Whoever you are, he knows the words to say and what not to say to you. And he has a way of dealing with me that is so wonderful and precious. It's like I'm fine gold. I'm like a little pearl. And he knows exactly how to put me in the direction. Now, sometimes I don't listen. Sometimes I'm a hard-headed child of his. But I thank him for showing me insight and letting me know what it is that I need and I want in my life and going after that. Number 9, he's a daily provider. Like I was telling you guys, I've been on disability, and that disability check is a joke. You hear me? Joke. And he still provides. I have a roof over my head. I have food to eat. I have a bed. I still have my little job that I have. I can't complain. Even when I want to complain, I don't have, like, certain things that I want that are luxury items, but I have the necessity. So I can't complain. Please turn that light back on. Thank you. So I can't really complain. Okay, number 10, I can still dream. So I'm at the age where I'm not young, but I'm not old. And I feel like I can still dream a little dream and it comes true. Because we live in the United States of America, it's certain things that you can do to get yourself to the point where you're financially stable, you're in the house that you want to be in, you have the car that you want to drive. All you have to do is work hard. And the good thing about being in the United States, at least for me, is that gender roles don't really too much matter. Anybody can be rich. Anybody can come up. Culture, religion, race, if you want it bad enough, you can go after it and get it. And I am at the point where I want it bad enough. I want to see what it is that I can do if I push myself to the limit. That's what I'm kind of doing with my YouTube channel. I'm pushing myself to the limit of finding new creative videos for you guys that to watch, and things that you like, not only things that I liked. I did that in the past and it worked to some extent, and it didn't work to some extent. So I'm going to leave you with that 10. I don't want to keep on rambling on because of time, but thank you so much for watching. I am tagging some people. So I will tag my girl Min Pam. I am tagging my girl Miss T. I am tagging Miss Recity. I hope I'm saying your name right, sis. And who else? Who else should I tag? I'm going to tag MK Lady and ask her to do this tag if she hasn't done it. So those are the 4 people. So if you hear your name, do this tag, please. And if you already did it, let me know, and then I'll go ahead and look at your video and thumbs up, of course, and leave a comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I hope this tag was an inspiration to you. And I would, if I didn't even tag you and you want to do it and let me know, and I will go ahead and listen to your tag and give you a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.